Yeshua Hamashia, Yeshua Hamashia, Yamisa Sido. Asida, Omma Zankuni Moma, Omma Mentani Moma, the Rutani Mom, Yesuba, and Pintini Mom, Unbreakable. Piano was I hired it. Dave Joy, yes, you want.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
Unchangeable God, that is who you are. Everlasting Father, that is who you are. A God of many nations who change not, that is who you are. Thank you, Jesus. No one loves me like you do. No one comfort me like you do. No one brings joy in my life. Unchangeable God, you're mighty in your word. No one loves me like you do. No one comfort me like you do. No one brings joy in my life. Unchangeable God, you're mighty in your words. No one brings joy in my life. Unchangeable God, you're mighty in your words. See, no one loves me like you do. Oh, no one
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
like you do. See, no one brings you unchangeable. You are mighty. See, no one. Yes, that's Jesus for you. No one will love you like he does. Ain't no one. Don't be deceived. Oh, no one brings you unchangeable. You are mighty. Oh, see, no one loves me like you do. See, no one comforts me like you do. See, the
Oh, changeable God. From Minister Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah. Powerful voice. Powerful. If you just tune in, yes, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We have an interview for you. We will be having a lovely, lovely chat with Minister Yvonne Tawiah or Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah. Edinuapa. Beautiful, sexy lady Hey, and Nisa Mikasa or a gospel musician. Beautiful lady and a beautiful voice, powerful voice as well. The name of the Komo and area. Miss Show, Unyam for feeding into GN Radio, Fatu GN Radio, Rabba now. Yeah, train Minister Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah. I'm gonna be joining you know. A few of her tracks. Well, releasing new fresh one, depa, and then no, and only a bit who come on and area. Your friend Conqueror, just say a new ned depa. But before we continue, no, I would like to say a big shout out to each and everyone. Honorable Fiko who team in the area. Michelle. My boss is also listening. The boss himself, the Papa J, the Papa, the darling of the airwaves. Darling J, Michelle, baby, Tuchema, baby, I will be, the boss himself is listening. Also, I would like to say a big shout out to Mr. David, Mr. David Biza, also Michelle, baby, I will be, and also Midofo, I can't say Midofo, me, one of me super fans. They be me by air, they be no so I will tear me or gun all the way to GHO. And it's about to support me, chain me fans on more UK, I am Mama Grace, all the way Ghana. I knew a Juma phone, I will see the be me bus all the two, or the two will tear me, and then me chow, baby, I will be, I knew a Juma phone, I know you know. I just will send you a request, true, I will play it for you. I'm on for feeding to GN Radio UK. Na yendi adwumadie yemano enye de. I know so we are in difficult times, but DJ Bijo abetra na kodwam ni de Mr. I will do my best to entertain you this afternoon. So open room dia ene wa fidie no fatu ya and I says how already what be drew and you papa fie ankasa. So keep it locked. GN Radio UK Drive Time Show. My name is DJ Big Joe. It's a Friday afternoon. That's how we're gonna do it. It's all about music. We're gonna start with the music from Minister Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah. You need to come on before we start the show. So please tell a friend to tell a friend. You could tell new Minister Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah. Wabo you could tell
You're listening to DJ Big Joe. Don't touch that dial.
and victorious. I'm a conqueror. Demonic attacks and victorious. I'm a conqueror. By his blood I'm victorious.
I'm a conqueror. My voice way there, SM Bam Minister. Minister Yvonne Hono training me voice, pal. Okay, as I promise you, you know I don't disappoint. And your Papa Kwan, we showcase on this show. Welcome to GN Drive Time Show. We're gonna go straight to into the interview with Minister Yvonne. I have to address her by Minister. Super talented Lady Yvonne. We will be having a chat with her very shortly. Okay, I'm ready to drew young Humani so you can't humana because we did see I acquire nim kakra so what I said here in video you can lie. Any Minister Yvonne Enko Chikomo. Hello, Minister Yvonne, what's mean ka?
Hello, dearest. Hello. Finally.
Hey, I hope Hey. Wait a minute, but listeners,
thank you, Yamisha.
Wow.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Minister Yvonne, welcome to GN Radio UK.
Thank you very much. I'm so honored, humbled to be here. It's such an honor.
Oh, we thank God.
West Sano enough.
Nice,
thank you very much for having me.
Just to let you know, a bit of a kind of saying in-house announcement. We talk. We're gonna mix our language a bit. Our listeners are. They prefer the tree. I believe you speak tree, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the best fra. So okay, French cry, the best French and so the fra.
Yeah, the best fra.
Yeah, the best fra.
How much it's up here?
Toi manger, hein?
Oh no.
Oh, nice. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just tune in, you're listening to GN Radio UK or watching us on Facebook and YouTube. Michelle baby will be and then we Minister Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah and any region come or a musician. Bako, you can say me can train, you can say kukudam bako pa London then you made the palm. And you be somebody you be born before, but you be somebody be and then no you be train come and yet me no as me interview no me shada nya de me DJ me born your pet say me ye mistakes are Mr. Fachemi e nyum ne be discuss wa. Before we start Minister Yvonne, Mr. Patrol, introduce yourself, Kakra. Who am I talking to this afternoon, please?
So, of course, you're talking to Yvonne. The full name is Yvonne. Okay, thank you very much. Once again, I want to say thank you once again before I go on.
Oh, you're welcome.
So the full name is Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah.
Okay.
Tawiah, of course, Mawari Inti, that's my husband's name. And I decided to keep the double barrel. Okay. Hence why we have the Asamoah-Tawiah. Yeah.
I mean, Claire, boys, my bolos. Why?
Yeah. Too late. Yeah. I've got 2 boys by the grace of God.
Nice one.
Home full of men. Yep. The only princess available in the house is me.
Wow.
So of course, like you said, a musician, a gospel musician, lives in the UK, born and raised in Ghana. Okay. But currently based, in the UK. In Ghana, na me papa if we be in the eastern region.
Oh, see.
And me mama so free the eastern part of her is from the eastern region and apart from Kumasi Amekum.
Okay. So you're American, you're original American then. Hey.
Yeah, from my mom's side, yes.
Wow. Nice one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nefa free Siakwa and nefa free Kumasi Amekum. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I do 2 full-time jobs. So
wow.
Music full-time and also I don't want to scare you, but I'm a lot of HR specialist in the British Armed Forces as well.
Wow, that's amazing. That's really amazing.
I hope I didn't scare you.
Yeah, actually, my little brother is in the army as well. So.
All right.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
You guys don't make that.
Mati, wow, lovely. It's good to hear. But you wouldn't go straight to. Thank you for joining me once again. On my show. I think this interview was meant to happen a few weeks ago actually, and
yeah. Forgive me. It's been
busy woman.
I can't make it.
That's what they made to musicians for this stars. He will be you. Hey,
but me getting man said that now, and you may be a clash at some point.
Okay.
You know, I wanted to make sure we were getting the right way, but thank God for today.
Of course. And also, I believe you are in UK. We were meant to you are meant to come to the studio, but due to certain reasons and lockdown, but hopefully maybe in the future we'll have you in the studio as well.
Definitely, I'm really looking forward to coming to the studio, and I owe you that. I will honor that.
Okay,
this is my promise. I will.
Okay,
honor that.
I've got it on tape and video. So
please, I will. That's me. I will honor that. Yeah, I will.
Oh, well, just to remind people, please, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Please do your best to share. I know sometimes your listeners we are very lazy sometimes. Sorry to say, but I am more late. Sometimes later on now I show na but still now they mistro. Later now share for me. Share the link for me and because this is a lovely conversation I ever have in area. If you just joined in, my name is DJ Big Joe. I'm joining the studio with I'm joined live on Zoom actually. With Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah, gospel musician. I be showcasing some of her talents on GN Radio UK. Go straight to my first question. How long have you been doing gospel music for, Yvonne?
So talking about professionally or
I think let's start basic, like not professionally, like actually when you started singing,
not professionally,
when you decided how did you realize that you've got that talent near the day? When was that?
So back home I was in the Kanda Presby Choir.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. So that is where we were not yet Usu Akwaje, and we were commuting to Kanda Presby. That's not too far from Usu Akwaje, Laboni areas. Yeah.
Okay.
And see, Nami Mami play a role in the church.
Okay.
But if they do, the number of people I need for Akwaje call Kandano no more Dawson. Into you select a few of them to go and start a church. To plant a church. It was Swakwaji. Okay. My mom was one of the people that were selected and became even a deacon over there. Okay. May her soul rest in peace. She's dead.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Thank you. And what fiti Kanda Presby being part of the choir, then I buy it's like Obi. And you eventually have to be in the choir again, start ministering and all that. I remember there were times when they give some of us opportunities to preach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is what happened. See, I want to start doing music, not professional, of course. So, but when you're sorry, but it's so mommy no papa sorry, you have to be in church. And so that is where it all started. And school bemuno.
Okay.
If you say me kusku na yesa me de to baby kakra. And after uni, when I decided to settle in the United Kingdom, met my husband, we got married. Okay. And the basics rolled out again. And see what happened was we were part of King's Temple Church, ICGC King's Temple branch.
Okay.
And they had opportunity to ordain some pastors to go and start churches.
Okay.
And see, there is a particular man, Pastor Andy, wherever you are, God bless you, Pastor. Started the Wembley branch. Okay.
Okay.
And you can see Not just say, I bet they do, Miss Marbrabo. A honors, I was doing everything. Now, going back to basics, I'm talking about whatever I was doing back then, Mr. T. And we had opportunity to have a gospel concert. And that was where I started getting invitations. Come and minister, come and do this. And I'm like, oh God, this is you giving back to me again. This is you taking me back to where you got me from.
Wow.
Here I am at your call, ready to listen to you. Yeah. Wow. And see, that is where it is. But professionally, to put songs out there now, it's been 9 months. 31st of March 2020 was when I released Unchangeable God.
Okay. Lovely. So how was the transition like? Say like you were doing normal music and you switching to gospel music professionally. How was the transition?
So I wasn't doing secular and I switched. No.
Okay.
I was of course I was doing gospel because I'm in church.
I know. Okay. Yeah, but I was saying like the fact that when you were coming to be like a professional level. How was the feeling and how was the transition? Can you just explain a little kakra for people who are almost, so maybe they want to switch from maybe leading a church or something like that, and maybe they want to switch to professionally or something like that. Yeah. Can you share your experience?
What happened was when I made up my mind, then I needed to go through preparation. Preparation means observing what it's all about.
Okay.
Because I'm that person that although said the giftings, the calling, and the talents is there, and I believe it's not enough for me. I also want to learn what it is as well. And now me observe the big names that what they do, the criticisms. I was observing how they were even managing, how sometimes they get the trolls on social media. And I was in a stage of, let me say, seclusion, a stage, and not me give it back to myself, preparing myself for the mainstream. And it took quite a while, and within that period of waiting, and so I went through a lot. I mean, our faith has been tested.
Wow.
I went through losing both parents within a short period of time. I went through another journey with my second child.
Wow.
And these were all part of the preparation. Now, when the storm decided to come, that is when I decided to come out into preparation. I was in preparation. I would say I was in school of thought, learning what the main business is all about. Because Nyamika is after my father's business, and he meant a lot than the normal human ear could understand.
Wow, that's amazing. That's an amazing story. Before we continue, a big shout out to Pastor August Naboji. You've joined in. I would like to say a big shout out to you.
Pastor.
Yeah, Pastor joining. Pastor, please make sure you share for me. I think who watch it, kakra, share the link for me. Continue with our conversation. If you just join in, and it's not even an interview. We're just having a chat because I really love her conversation because she's very lovely and super talented. Yvonne, I'm so happy to actually talk to you, and also let's talk about your music. I think you've explained when you started and everything, but let's go deep into it. With the recording process near the idea, like how do you manage doing a gospel music, like being a musician full time and also being like a parent, also working other jobs near the idea? How do you manage it? Can you give us a bit of a?
I must say it isn't easy, but with the right people around you,
okay,
it makes it achievable, and it's not expected to be easy. Like I always say, the cross was not lighter. And I shouldn't be expecting it to be rosy and all of that. And if I sit here and tell you that it is so easy, I will be lying through my teeth, and I wouldn't want to do that. But I thank God for the support system that He's given me. That is my husband. On my if you say baby was say anka me dwane ekoko somu kakra no osimasom oba ko wanim enti emma yet me home a harem me kakra. And my meet me yet me, and you'll be amazed to know say I don't record United in London. Me record was Scotland.
Wow.
Yes. And you know, whenever I have to go to the studio, I'm on the next flight. Spending a week in Scotland, spending a weekend in Scotland, making sure so the work is done.
Sorry, why? Just to not to cut you. Sorry, why Scotland?
And see, I like to work with people who understand the calling and the vision that I have.
Okay.
So me know me no I drain any when you back what it's me magic. And you know, I know say you are a sound engineer who peusika there into me ba person no but me my receive something I'm bringing.
Okay.
And you know, I need you to understand just say this is the journey. What is your belief system? Can we merge? Can we relate beyond
okay
just a manner? Can we relate on a different realm? Can we pray together? Can we discuss? Can we be friends? Can we be brother and sister? Can we have that kind of relationship? And that is the relationship I get from Mr. Sami Abebi. God bless you wherever you are with your family. I love you so very much. We immediately fell in love with each other the first time we encountered each other. And it's been like that. And I intend to keep it as my main executive producer. He is the one person and I can call at any time and he will hear me out. And not only gives me a peace of mind. I mean, I'll be doing works with a lot of people. Of course, I talk to Kewa, I chat some once in a while, we chat. And there are a few producers here and there that we chat, but Sami will forever be in my life.
Okay. So what you mentioned some names like Kewa, and are you thinking of doing something with them in the future, or have you done something with them already and stuff?
So I can say a lot. But then there's a lot that Ministries is coming out with. Yeah, there is a lot.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I see. Talking about I interview quite a lot of gospel musicians, and they do say like some do say sometimes you have to go Ghana to actually do the authentic gospel. Now I say the beat, instrument, most of them, and I notice most Ghanaian gospel musicians, they go back home to Ghana to do the recording. What would you say, and what do you think that is, and do you think it's necessary? And as like,
I think if it works for them, then go for it. Honestly, whatever that works for you, because at the end of the day, you want quality, you want something that you don't just want to put something out there. You want something that God will didn't so amount. Bibia a best seno in Wunyam, because there must be a price to pay.
Of course.
You can't just get up and then just do BBKK. The price he paid was heavy. And no one so yes, we say put in and give in your all. That's you provoke heavens. You will provoke heavens. And if going to Ghana to do that works for you, gives you the quality that you want, why not? I haven't done that. I know there are some instrumentation. I wanted a bass guitar on bazooka, and we had Joe Metal's bass guitarist played on that.
Okay.
We wanted some is it the xylophone? There's something that we also wanted that we got from Ghana, but I haven't been to Ghana. I'm here. Like I said, my sound engineer is amazing. And if you want to go to Ghana, maybe Scotland, you may want to go as well.
Actually, I think let's go listen to Bazooka quickly, and I think we're going to continue. Let's have just a quick musical interlude. When we come back, we're going to continue with the conversation. Let's go listen to that song.
To GN Radio UK.
is GN Radio UK.
You're listening to DJ Big Joe. Don't touch that dial.
Bazooka. Lovely, lovely tune. One of my other favorite tunes of Minister Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah. I just love the video as well. It's awesome. Okay, yeah, let's go continue our conversation with if you just join in, we're having a lovely conversation with Minister Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah. I know yes, military auntie. Yeah. I want easier. Anyways, let's Minister Yvonne, thank you once again. Let's go. I know so well release. We'll go out to and talk about your new latest one, but let's talk about this one briefly. It looks like you were talking about it. About your getting a keyboardist from somewhere or something like that on there.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what happened. But then Bazooka had no Mignano in the year 2018. That was when the Lord dropped Bazooka. That was when in fact what happened was I was on admission with my second child.
Okay.
When I had him, just 24 hours after I've had him, we had to be rushed back to the hospital.
Okay.
And that's another story on its own. So we spent 2 weeks in the hospital, and just my mother-in-law. I pass away.
Oh.
And
wow.
Prepare because the baby is too fresh.
Oh, sorry to hear.
Now me echo see two parents, me papa.
Wow.
When he was coming, my mother said she wanted a change of environment. And Miko was okay, then join us. And me man on a 2 years visa. I think it's a week or bebano. Yes, I'm from semi mom's with him.
Oh.
And this was my dilemma on my. I remember when that call came.
Wow.
I had my little one in my hand, and Mikai said me not on the car sitting because I'm the first one from school.
You are listening to GN Radio
on my top
UK.
head, I'm just screaming.
Wow.
I'm just screaming, and what I don't do is to question God. I do not, but then I had to, because it was simply, I'm like, what is this? Because me mama apart from so me mama no sign my downfall.
Wow.
we talk about everything.
Wow.
Just say, one person, she will always want to know, say, and it's say, where did he? Were you okay? You know, so sometimes it makes me feel like I'm still that little girl. Yeah, and it was quite a blow. And Bazooka was going to be Tradian Ponyame. It wasn't going to be Bazooka.
Okay.
That was what came in my record. And I me recording on my phone so immediately, because if I don't, I lose it and I forget it.
Okay.
Yeah, and me forward the Sami. I had to fly to Scotland in the studio when I was recording Tradian Ponyame.
Yeah.
I said to Sami, can you post this? What is Bazooka? I say, Minister, then what is Bazooka? And I'm saying, yes, I see a idea Bazooka because Bazooka. Let's find out. And we paused, and then we did an intense research, and we realized a part of the Zulians in South Africa, supreme god, almost any Bazooka.
Okay.
And now the Angolans and so on, some of the Angolans name people like Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah, almost named by supremacy, and by Anyame. By other gods.
Okay.
Yeah, and one of their omunyameno, that is if they are worshiping, the supreme being, Bazooka. And who obi fi Angola, no the Yvonne Bazooka. Big Joe Bazooka.
Okay.
Yes, yeah. You understand that? Yeah.
That's a revelation.
And I'm like,
wow. That's
so
amazing.
Sammy, we need to put Bazooka here. This is what God is, because the title was going to be Tradian Ponyame, and now I'm hearing Supreme God. And we need to put it somewhere. And immediately, we had to start now with Bazooka, so that Tradian Ponyame be flowing. So now you hear the Bazooka, not me my bem. Tradian Ponyame, and son and none. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's an amazing story behind it. Oh, lovely. I'm for if you just tune in. I need Minister Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah and Minister. Yeah, let's talk a bit more about the music industry when it comes to the music industry. I notice, as any music lover, notice it looks like gospel musicians have that kind of challenge where people don't really participate taking on like the way secular music is. Why do you think that is, and what do you think needs to change with gospel music for people, for it to go to the masses like what secular music does?
If not gospel music, what genre? If not gospel music, what genre?
Yes.
That is the only place the attacks are expected to be. The world. Is it maybe or someone gaining supremacy? There's nothing to be done over there.
Yeah.
But where righteousness exists, I want to attack the world. It's first of all,
okay.
First of all, it should be expected by every minister, because what I believe is every gospel minister has a seed of a word in them. Now, if you have a seed of a word in you, it is no more I can sing and I have talent. It becomes a ministry. And when it becomes a ministry, attacks become part of it.
See.
It should be expected. If you say, or carry cross, none of bonnie thing. But he was attacked.
Yeah.
But eventually, he conquered the grave. Yeah. What did David have to do? No one knew Goliath view. No one knew a giant vigilant or Baba betrayal.
Yeah.
But he had to. Yeah. And after, what was the reward? And the attack is great, but the reward is greater. And to be greater, one stretching sound it does not happen. You must go through deception, disappointment, betrayals, neglect, abandonment. Remember, it's all part of it. And so, a ministry, rather than I can just sing, you arm yourself with the word of God, with the weapons of God. If it's Ephesians, who said we are not wrestling against flesh and blood. Yes. And it should be expected Now, rather than when you expect it, the secular world should be the target.
Wow.
So now I know, sir, idea we are me kumi. Nia makusieni makusia manihu makusia minisika medeyenyo makusia obia obeye. You see, making you feel you are less of a person.
Yeah.
But then no, the reward is greater. Into me and deal way na minim said the reward is greater. Mrs. Me battle we are. My focus is the secular. That is where the target is, because that is where the masses are.
I see.
A one in a masses in the war. It's a one that was what happy within. Into one which should be a year. Mr. Rose said, gospel for us on one. Focus secular. I tell you, trust me. I tell you, and it's the truth.
Wow.
Yes, it's the truth. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it should be expected.
So that takes this to my next question is, so does it mean say you wouldn't mind like doing music with a secular musician or something like that?
Of course. Besides, who is a secular musician? Most of these musicians, I say they are preachers. Trust me.
Shatawale preacher.
You will be amazed. This gentleman, I love him so much.
Kofi Kinata, yes.
Yeah. And most of them, Sarkodie is like a moral preacher. Preaching. The recent there's a song Bia Metea now all talking about peace.
Okay.
Yeah, how many gospel musicians are singing about peace? No, Bia me saying I'm going say how many are talking about peace? You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. And I wouldn't mind doing featuring someone or somebody featuring me from the secular side. The only icing that we will put on it is we must be talking about God. We must be propagating the kingdom work. We must be lifting the kingdom flag high, because that is what I stand for. And and I love you and you love me. And yesterday we met there and I dreamt of you and we're going forward. Yeah, and yes, sir. Rather than we will be lifting the kingdom flag high. You're better talking about Isaiah. You're better talking about Haggai. You're better talking about Esther. You're better talking about David. You're better lifting the kingdom flag high, and we will change the world through. Because guess what? Over how many millions of followers?
Yes.
Can you imagine I do a collab with Shatter? If I do it with him and I'm able to win just 5.
Yes.
5 stores from the number of people that follows him, it's job done for me.
Now, Minister, someone may also say, let's make example like that song Adonai, like one of the songs, popular songs in the idea. Even sometimes you see like it has that kind of trends where like they doing it in the church. Besides, I saw them cry no more yet. Some kind of some may say they are making a mockery of maybe Christianity near that. They say, oh no, bow sorry, now maybe so will be share. Oh, it doesn't. Maybe some Christians may say they are not. Obviously, they are not Christians, or maybe like that. Maybe they are Christians, but they are not true. So someone may interpret it, say they are making a mockery of Christianity. So with that said, what is your take on that? Let's say with their videos.
How are you making a mockery of Christianity when you are not wearing the garment? Who will say we are Christian? When you are someone who find nipa bako kremba sorry them. Obi atonom abonidin Adonai. O bonidin na o bonemra ni din no Adonai ka ho.
I see.
Obi etima ye bold to stand in church and talk about Adonai. And enya Adonai nko say utie sa anyom na a lot of Christian vibe in it. A lot of inspiration in it. How is that bad?
Of course.
How is that bad? Or pese ebia or share a garment bia or pese oyi na or different fro share or pese or embrace something else, but truly act, because that is what he knows how to do best. Sakodie or rap it, Antonio or no also or rap it. That is what he knows how to do best. And nunti no wo wunya me na wuti sorry dem ma wo som no na we ye meka wo de na yenim nia wo ye wo kokko mu no. Ono no de ne dia kusigina sorry dem. And na all boss how wunya me no menane. What is your contribution towards that? What have you done? How many lives have you touched? It's about time my year ended the criticisms and the sabotage and what have draw people closer to this God we talk about. Or yeah, very simple God but disciplined.
Wow.
And sometimes it doesn't matter say me na me kwa sorry na me ye say na we na so to say you'll be amazed at the favor and the oil of God will be on that person and you have none. If it's a wo no what satade bi satade ni na yehu na so nia o wani no hu a onim the real atade na wo hye.
Wow.
It's not saying you're kind and you believe that you are all that you are. Pray for them. If you believe it's not good enough, pray for them. How many of God have you even shared in the year 2020? How many of God have you shared?
Yeah.
Send me bad life, no me be Kenya nyame sama. Tell me how many people will be on with me.
Of course.
Yes, but let any other person come and talk about also. And they'll be flying there. The number of shares, I bet you'll be amazed. There'll be people who say, where were they? Are they online? I've just been online. Where were they? It's sometimes, instead of criticizing, instead of pointing them fingers, you're trying to, you're a bit silence on our knees. On our knees means communicating with God, spending quality time, and understanding this God, because a personal relationship is better than what we hear.
Wow, I'm so impressed. I mean, what can into depth, I fully understand now because I had some gospel musicians that had issues with that, where I could have even connect them with certain people to do music, but they don't want to even associate themselves with certain people or something like that, which is kind of and then watch him that's amazing. Where the where you go back to your song Conquer. It's an amazing song and it has like a the reggae vibe. They just say vital. I can't say versatile. Yes, my bad. Very versatile and it's amazing. So talk a bit about that song for us, how it came to be and also the whole story behind it. What's me actually
So talking about versatility, and starting nyame nyame pesa oye ne niema on fa wonhye to odi sifa pembi na wa ma ne no nyam no adedi e wo ekwan biara so enti anyonyam no ekoma nyame e won ne a oye e wo mabrabom and what's this in time no odi me asi won say menye enti Conquer no I was going on out for a jog on that fateful day. In fact over where I live in Old Shelter there is a very famous running track. It's owned by the MOD. Enti na me call jog and I had seen a lady, lady no a sprinter pa and I love to challenge myself like hey, wait. Yeah, and in the wake of me trying to sprint, I just started singing the chorus of Conquer. I started singing the chorus of Conquer, yes. And that day I remember saying me Sunday Koma, me organist. And I'm Miss Sunday Koma, my mentor, minister, Edson Nachuga, wherever you are, God richly bless you. Love you so much, mommy. Miss Sunday Koma, and she was like, Yvonne, keep receiving them and keep bringing them. Yeah. And because now the actor was doing it was because of what I do. It once in a while I was saying, me call jog here, and I didn't know. I wanted something and me a jumano will blend because what people don't realize is most of the time when you talk about military, some inhuman beings be, some supreme beings be. But what they don't know is, before we even go on anything, any assignments, we have an officer in uniform who is a father. It's who you will call as a pastor, who comes to lead us to Christ before any deployment. Before any deployment, It's not percent me ma omotia say we are more than conquerors. Regardless, you can do anything that you want to do with Christ. And so that was where I was led to Ephesians 6:10 to 17. Into quite Ephesians 6:10 to 17. Now, the verse of Conquer, most of it coming from there. But the chorus and the rhythm, melody, everything well received and delivered.
Wow. That's amazing. So I believe it was recorded by the same producer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Number one producer.
I mean, like I said, I love him, and it's a mutual feeling.
Okay.
We do magic when you see, at the end, we understand each other.
Okay.
Why? Because Sammy, no, we're not doing that. And why? Because Madam, we just get it.
Yeah.
We understand it, and it's so beautiful. You should be in the studio with us one of these days, and you'll be amazed to see it. To me, bonko cracking can I? Yeah,
That's amazing.
Because we're sharing in one faith. We believe in one thing.
Of course.
It's I did be a baby and a senior minute. It's what it means one or bonny tinko sad. I won't was minister. And there's a song to be a beba on non natural and working on preacher or nona, but Nyamiadom. Yacht Ministries, Nyame Australia enough. It's not easy, but he's been God, and I'm so grateful.
That's amazing. With you before yen comedy no, I mean for a few questions now. Time yemre ya konti. I mean for a few questions and running fine and the conversation. And now with me busao, when it comes to unity in the gospel industry, it looks like it's not there in a way. Gospel musicians are not united in a way. Before I thought it was just Ghana musicians per se, like just Ghana, but it's everywhere. I have Nigerian friends. They say the same thing. So, do you see that as well? Do you think there's no unity in the for gospel musicians and is there something you guys can work on to?
Standing on one side, it's maybe answer me no better answer we say.
Okay.
I would say yes, the race, but I am not promoting that. It's a main fan way to be brain so.
Okay.
But the race, and sometimes the Nayana me attributing it to a timing. Say gone where the days like I want to mention like Mama is it Abasil, the Stella Dugans and all the great Hannah Marfus, no? What was happening was people find a great talent in them and they pick them. Go to the studio, record. Now the producer or whoever is in charge of her. Now not just and you not aji baby and who be na sani pani neji. Now we the musician ankasa no kakro meje no abrani kakro oni muhio one was sending a call but only musician na blow but only pana
yes,
you are all over the place but I say what has any be kakra ebe mu no see the niama no rakoi.
Okay.
Near Bear Munisiana acquire online to promote online Sika. To do that, Sika. Nipani Bebra uni supports Ghana. How many churches support musicians? How many Nipa and supporting musicians? Onwa Bebra or did it Bahaka no de Akobaka or Boha Kara Bohaka no bra nothing yam not time when not so amano. Trust me, that musician does not want an association. Say a beck no crash one. I believe say Obibiara Otiemi will understand what I'm trying to say. And to sa Brenna Nipani Komono. And yet those time of Breno. Those time of Brenny wako studio pako recording every other thing no enka home. But and then no going to the studio to record it's like the 10% of the game. You come out putting everything together, a puni management, you're struggling, you're trying to do everything for yourself. You're the same person is also seeking the face of God, praying and najo on that, just so he or she can receive from God. A brenna song, pempensona song. That person does not want an association. If anybody names one tap it into the realm na, a be a man na, and ready with your mama. Sometimes I big John Ray, I'm about to show. Uti echi, na one tiasia, a beba team as soon as we're united. On penny pa. Wait, I'm yet, son, no more say, Big Joe, if I tell you the number of emails I have sent to gospel musicians, I mean your response that you'll be amazed. But I'm not offended. I'm not offended because I chose not to be offended and I chose to understand what time it is.
I see.
I chose to understand what time it is. Yes. If you say, those were the times I almost struggle. Those were the times I near deep plants in the barber chef and me didn't so. Nyamea Duma Obeni no or Tico coolness so. Unisa Brenza. Oh, friend, no one far. Don't judge the person. Me, Cassania, Nipani Yania. I'm the person now who can hello to me on social media. Trust me. Me who pet, you get a response. I just say, me who pet, you get a response. But this is me, and this is how Yvonne chose to be. It doesn't mean, say, Mr. Kwame, and yes, sir. It doesn't mean, say, Obiso, and yes, sir. The time and so Coco no what's it. Please be patient. No vampire must have no who are the person will respond. You need to know empire bucket can you be saying yame and fire in me boom. If says a yena ye can yame as some nasi bunya midindia. There is no reason, first of all, for us to be backbiting. There is no reason for us to see that we competing. You compete over nothing. Nobody's competing. Ninyi na no eko nyame ho. It's competition be enim. It's nyame na nye be born empire. Se bibi wo ho no ma ya ni ewo so a untwi ye ni emfiri so. Emi sin so more especially ade bi omo friend Brandon. Ya the Brandon ni timi show mo na ye kuntan. Nti no e ya na ye bibi bi. Nti me empire bo keke ene se nyame ebe bo ayen. Na bibi biara eji ye bre bibi biara da ni nyame wo ya bra bom. Is it the fame? Is it where or di ye do na yenti we try to be disunited near all of that. On Chia Dream Free. So, all the musicians globally around the whole world come together, put together one song like Michael Jackson did.
Wow. Actually, that was
like Michael Jackson did. All gospel musicians come together under one umbrella. And I believe that time is coming. If they had to take Yacht Ministries, that time is coming.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. Now, when you said that, but let's talk about the business aspect of gospel music. Do you think, when it comes to gospel music, we shouldn't be talking about the business aspect as well? Because it looks like some people also, as a gospel, is it okay for you to go into the business as a gospel musician, as say I'm going in for the money as well? It's like,
of course, of course, I'll be a hypocrite to sit here and say that, because although, if I can be honest with you, everything about music is money. From the head, from 1 to 100 to infinity, whatever it is, it's money. You breathe money, you breathe money, you breathe money, it's money. Although I bet you the number of talents are academic. The number of talent, it is money. And you know, bread not to me record it. Sometimes got promotion. How many people are able to promote songs? You can't afford it. It's expensive because you're promoting in other continents.
Of course.
It's a lot. You're traveling here, you're traveling there, you're ministering here. Na se sebi when to me anko online pankoto and then 99p a Amazon you can say Apple Music be a 79p when to me ankoto who say invite me but sorry I was there free Debbie because everything the person represents or the nyame na ba do one but there's been an investment into the business side is so important na ka be ye me anka. Every gospel musician should get somebody who takes care of the business aspect. Just so you, the gospel musician, you can focus. If you say, me and take care of the business aspect and totally, and also do the ministry, there be. And you know, if you're a gospel musician, take it to the notch. bring certain people involved. It costs money, but then when we started, I talked about preparation. Preparation stage in home. I'm standing about preparation must take place. It wasn't just the voice alone. It wasn't just the wet alone. It's a big lie. The presentation you see, or Bezuka, the quality of projects that you've seen. Bezuka was shot in London, in Canterbury.
Wow.
The whole facility, how many acres it was booked.
Wow.
How much are we talking about?
Wow.
Yes. And it can't be free. And whenever I get opportunity to do interviews like this, now I place a course that people should support the gospel industry.
Okay.
Yacht Ministries, please support us. Miss Remo, who will be big to support us, support our ministry. Because the emphasis is obeying ye. Anyame emani nyaho emfaso. It's no abonte na say you are enjoying the great productions we're putting out there. You are tapping into the anointing. You are worshiping because some of us, we spend time with God, we receive from God, and we put such great job out there because we receive. And the idea now. Please support us. Push it. It doesn't matter what it is. Sometimes it's just a phone call like, will BB say, can I support with this? Can I do this? But like I was saying, our advice, every gospel musician get someone to handle the business aspect. It's so important. You can't do it all by yourself.
Wow.
It's so important.
That's amazing. And watch him. Why educate your past for,
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I'm on for, if you just tune in, you're listening to GN Radio UK. You need Minister Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah na Edin Komo and area. We are live on TuneIn as well, any Radio Garden. Also, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Very soon, I think we are there. You're continue with the music. I think it's for started Texas. DJ Video, Bodrum last fall. But before we continue, a quick announcement. Have you ever wondered where to get all your favorite Ghanaian and Afro-Caribbean products without leaving the comfort of your home? What home? You don't want to go anywhere. Now saying lockdown, you just still want to eat kinky. You still want to eat ibanku. When I see I know we are all you have to do is just go on www.ieatghana.com and just order all your kinkies, your dry fishes, your vegetable spices, dry meat nina with me order no. Or also you can download their app on the Android phone now. You can just go on the App Store and the Play Store actually and just download search for I Eat or I Eat Ghana and just download their app. So what I say, and that's I Eat Ghana for you. And also, say, I'm di cocoa. I'm sorry, I'm di cocoa pa. I was a cocoa ni bino. Nice pa. Dear me, I was a cocoa. Me di kind of saying delight. I was a cocoa. Number one cocoa. Brilliant. It is a unyan jo dear kojo dear delight. I was a cocoa. Chele daybreak. Make we chop small. Delight, I was a cocoa for you. Okay, you continue with the Minister Yvonne. Now,
yes,
any upcoming projects? Actually, before we go there, let me ask you, like, how has the COVID affected you personally as a musician?
Personally, plans because all the singles you see, it's part of an album that we're working on. And, nanka yade, but what me great. Nanka, we were going to launch the album December and also host our first ever concert.
Okay.
But unfortunately, we had to cancel it into that. But then I believe that there are better days ahead, and COVID didn't stop us from pushing all these great tunes out there. And if COVID did not stop us in 2020, 2021 will be mega. It will be mega.
Wow, amazing. Well, a big shout out to everyone tuning in. Pastor Augustine Abuaje, Yamin Shao, and also thanks for sharing. My boss is also watching. Darling J, big shout out to you. Also Emmanuel Bennett, you're also watching. Big shout out to you. Also on tuning, Mama Auntie Grace, all the way from Ghana. What texted me say you only watch my phone in Amuti and area. I mean, sure, I will play your song for you, Mama Grace. And also birthday wishes. No, after our interview, I will mention the birthday wishes very soon as well. So keep listening on Gen Radio UK. Yeah, the no everybody yeah, but let me say upcoming projects with the in the future. Do you have any performances? Now say you wanna put let your our listeners and also your fans get to know about or something like that in the future?
Of course. So I have someone from Ghana that we working with, and I do not want to put a person. I'm so excited about this person because he's huge. Okay. I can't believe I got a huge one like that.
Hey. oh my jizz kakra.
Yeah, it's something to Nyamia Duma in March will be my first year.
Okay.
And as part of the things that we'll be rolling out, we'll be releasing another song, and I'm so excited about this song. I'm so humbled, especially when I got the call that person wanna come. I'm like, did I hear the name right?
Oh, so you don't want to tell us who this person is?
Yeah.
I'm so excited. This person, he didn't know, send a decline, then a decline.
Yeah. But he's an amazing person.
Okay.
I thank God for the oil on his life. He is touching lives. He's doing amazing.
This is GM Radio UK.
He is doing amazing. And of course, I'm saying he, innit?
So it's a he.
He's doing amazing, and I can't wait for that to be out. So it's going to be part of what we're rolling out in March, God willing. Holding all things constant, we have life strength that we do this. And also, we'll be doing a bit of charity donations as well.
Okay.
So, Yacht Ministries will be affiliated to two charities, both in United Kingdom and in Ghana.
Okay.
And we are asking for people out there, please support this call. Let us make it right. Please support this call. And in December, please keep an eye on all the social media platforms. There'll be a lot of giveaways here and there in December. Just saying thank you, Jesus. I mean, just so one little way that we can also tap into your life. Can you imagine if we tapping into your life at this time?
Wow.
We expect you to also support the ministry. Please do. Yeah, so there's a lot coming up. A lot. If like I said, if 2020 through this COVID was back to back, Unchangeable God was in March, Bazooka was in May, October was Conqueror, back to back like that. I mean, what is ahead is it's mega. It's me dream one.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, Mr. Yvonne, just to can you put it out there, like where people can actually get your music and your social media handles? And because I think I was having a little issue finding you on Instagram. Can you put it out there for us, where people can get to follow you and also get in touch with you, just in case? And as a management, numbers, maybe you want to emails.
Thank you very much for the opportunity for me to do this. And with the exception of Instagram, is Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah everywhere.
Okay.
The only reason why we changed from Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah to Minister Yvonne on Instagram is because people were also complaining that the name is too long for them to find us on Instagram. So I'm like, all right, then let's go with Minister Yvonne. Yeah. So with the exception of Instagram, which is Minister Yvonne, it's Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah across everywhere. On Instagram, there are two platforms. And see, we have Minister Yvonne and we have Yacht Ministries. Yacht Ministries is solely about the word of God. I don't know, so what about across data? What type of YAT Ministries?
Okay.
It's solely about the word of God, and of course, me over there. Of course, YouTube, Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah, Facebook, Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah, Twitter, Yvonne Asamoah-T, and on all the musical platforms, all digital platforms, we are the Deezer, Amazon, iTunes, Apple Music, name them everywhere. Just type Yvonne. In fact, with just Yvonne.
Okay.
You see me somewhere.
Of course,
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
And I think
and on of course YouTube, please subscribe if you haven't.
Of course. I think you're doing really well on YouTube. Your numbers are really good on YouTube, especially
I'm
with,
humbled. Thank you. God bless
the
you.
videos are impressive. Well done. What about in case someone wants to work with you? Like, how's your management like? Do you manage yourself, or do you have a
Yeah, so at the moment, I have a full media team. Yes,
wow. Okay.
I thank God for the people who are in my life at the moment. Management, we're still praying for somebody to tap into us and say, "Can we be of help?" My arms are open, please. Come. Let's do this. Yeah. And so we're still praying to God. And you want to work with me? I'm available like that on all the social media handles. Now has contact details, emails, telephone numbers. DM me, message me. Like I said earlier, I'm that person. All you need to say is hello. I'm like, hi, I'm here. I'm gonna help. And I'm so easy to reach. Anyone who is reach out to me, the person who attests this, that wow. I'm so easy like that to reach. I believe sometimes you feel like it's not me, but hey, it's me.
Oh wow, lovely. Minister Yvonne, thank you so much for
thank you for the opportunity. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Do you have last thing to say to our listeners and people watching us this afternoon?
So what I can say is if he kept you alive to this time, if you saw one casa per se or bon hobai or per se uhunenu nyamno or per se ne kaniano edere ewu na afufro hu sampa oyonyame inti baby biara wherever you find the opportunity to be Kanyamia Sambako, it should be tap into someone's life positively with the word of God. The word is given freely, and to tap into someone's life. Just sometimes you don't know what you do for that person. God bless you and lift a lot of weight off the person because into so what na ya twaye your man kasem de echerno ukọ kutodwenuma ya hyanede pejano na maneso manidini dedi awo wodem awote na me share no nka wo. I love you. God bless you.
Wow, thank you so much, Minister Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah. Nyami shout.
God bless you, darling. God bless you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yes, that's Minister Yvonne Asamoah-Tawiah, my bad. And then the come on and on the gospel hour. And then the gospel hour on the apahun crowd because they come with the edepa. So much education. Powerful woman of God. So we're gonna continue with the music and the show actually. So unim DJ Big Joe there, you know it's all about the music. And unfortunately, we have to log on. We have to sign off on Facebook and YouTube due to copyright issues. But we're gonna continue with the show on the TuneIn and Radio Garden. We're gonna play more music for you. It's a Friday afternoon, Friday vibes and kwa. Why you ready? Ajay. Of course, you're listening to GN Radio UK. Studio line 0203-735-8820. Call in and request a song for yourself or your loved one. It's all about music, Rabbi. And then we're going to do less talk, more music. Yeah, we're interviewing. So Rabbi now is just music, strictly music. DJ Woolies, I see you. Why you late? I don't watch this. Must share, since you're here, share the link. If you missed the interview, please feel free to go rewind and watch it again. Powerful woman of God, Minister Yvonne Conqueror. I say Conqueror, you know. Go listen to it. Available all your digital music platforms. Go and download it or go and buy it. Go and buy it. Don't download it for free. Oh. The musicians, only here, Scar. Okay, Hey, Asamoah-Tawiah. Hey, Asampa Nesio. DJ Woolies and Asamoah mean Kebi Mao cry. What disappointed me, boss? Me boss said, where Jalai? Where Jalai? Why my boss said Jalai? Or say, I want to use your platform to ask for forgiveness from our boss, Darling J. Please tell him I'm sorry. I'm looking for appropriate time to call him and officially apologize. Master American and you been no. And then phone call no make ya aden edian I say phone no panie wo so na umi aso ebe wonza. DJ Willis aden. Anyways, I'm gonna call you after the show. Big shout out to you and thanks for showing love on the show. DJ Willis, number one DJ, one of the top DJs in UK, and a American, my American brother as well, you know.
This is GN Radio UK.
Hi, everybody. You know, when you're relaxing in your car or at home, the radio station you should be listening to is GN Radio. Keep listening.
You drew her sort of say. Ah. Wherever you are, I want you to dance for me. This is an extended version of the Gospel Hour. I do apologize. I'm going to start Afrobeats right after 5 o'clock. But for now till exactly 5, it's going to be exclusive gospel music. And I mean gospel music, danceable one. So it's you can say, Kosho Mpabwa. Kosho Chow no.
I have overcome in Jesus' name. Me come
The you handkerchief. They couldn't say
no more worry.
Hey.
No more weeping. I have overcome in Jesus' name.
Handkerchief.
Oh, yes, Redeemer. Hey, devil, it's game over. Hey.
You are listening to GN Radio.
Lord, we worship you. We lift your name on high. Oh, you are
Are you ready? We're gonna go deep in the mix. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? It's a Friday afternoon. You're deep in the mix. My name is DJ Big Joe. Hey. Hey.
Glory to your name.
DJ Willis, what's he saying? What's DJ Big Joe? Do you want to be a pastor now? Masa me kwa sorry wate. Me je ready deeper. Because the brand kwa sorry I'll say ukobo football. Big shout out to the man like DJ Willis. Yeah, jaw rough. Yeah, jaw lie. What do me boss say sim intimis meja opa wanya de DJ Willis. Uhia ye kan say uhia ma. I see you have left your hair growing like Prophet 1. Yeah, stand out here. See I dey efuate. Wow, it be new. Just a mini bit new tissue. Hey, are you? Okay, you're deep in the mix. Yeah, Bekoni say okay, exactly 5 o'clock. We're gonna be signing off our Facebook and YouTube feed. We're gonna sign off on Facebook and YouTube exactly 5 o'clock. Then we're gonna continue the show on the TuneIn app and Radio Garden. So please make sure you don't go nowhere. By exactly 5 o'clock, we are gonna go for a quick commercial break. Whilst we go for a quick commercial break, we're gonna end the stream on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for tuning in, people on Facebook. It's been a pleasure. Keep listening. Please, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, please do so. Make sure you do so. And also, I have a surprise. Everybody can say surprise. I have a surprise. Hey, everybody say surprise. Because I'm an American, you know. I've got a surprise for you all. Our app, GN Radio app, is almost here with us. Very soon, you will be able to have your own personal app on your phone. So now you don't have to even go on TuneIn to listen to us live. You have a bit of us right in your pockets. All you have to do is just go on the Play Store or the Apple apps or the App Store actually, and just download the app. Very soon, as soon as it becomes available, I will let you know. Also, you can also visit our brand new website on www.gnradiouk.com. Just to clarify, it's no more mygnradiouk.com, but rather www.gnradiouk.com. Yeah, live. Just go on there and listen to us live.
We serve a miracle working God. There is nothing too hard for him. When he speaks, he works signs and wonders. We serve a miracle working God. Everybody say, we serve a miracle working God. There is nothing too hard for him. Sing, when he speaks, he works signs and wonders. We serve a miracle working God. We serve a miracle working God. There is nothing too hard for him. Say, when he speaks, he works signs and wonders. We serve a miracle working God. Say, the God we serve, he's a miracle working God. He's a miracle working God. He will never fail. He will never fail. The God we serve, he's a miracle working God. He's a miracle working God. Hey, he will never fail. He will never fail. Sing, the God we serve, he's a miracle working God. He's a miracle working God. He will never fail. He will never fail. The God we serve, he's a miracle working God. He's a miracle working God.
You're listening to DJ Picture. Don't touch that dial.
I will need your help on this one. Listen.
Okay, we are deep in the mix.
Hey, if it had not been the Lord who was on our side, the enemy would have consumed us.
You're going to say it's a Friday afternoon, you know.
It's a mercy that has preserved us.
We are raising the tempo this afternoon.
It's a sedan.
Asidankwa.
What shall I render?
Ajay.
King,
A big shout out to the man like
me,
DJ Moscom,
your mercy and
DJ Quays. Big shout out to you.
oh Lord, I'm grateful.
A big shout out to all my DJ brothers.
I render to you, my King, for all you've done for me. Say, your mercy and your kindness.
app is here to protect you, your loved ones, and your local community.
To stop the spread of the virus and keep us all safe.
We want things to be more like they were before.
It's time for you to play a starring role.
We can't do this alone.
Get the app on your phone.
I'm downloading the NHS COVID-19 app today to help control the spread of the virus and protect my loved ones.
We can't do this alone.
Please, get the app on your phone.